Ryan was a young man struggling to survive in a big city. He worked long hours at a small cafe, earning just enough to pay rent and buy basic food. Every day felt like a fight, and his dreams of a better life seemed far away. He often wondered if life would ever give him a chance to change his situation. One evening, while serving customers, he met a confident and elegant woman named Sophia. She was older, successful, and carried herself with grace. Unlike others, she noticed Ryan, not just as a waiter, but as a person. She asked him simple questions about his life, and for the first time, someone truly listened. Days later, Sophia returned to the cafe. Their conversations became longer and more personal. She learned about Ryan's struggles, his dreams, and his determination to succeed. Ryan, in return, admired her confidence and intelligence. There was something comforting about her presence. One day, Sophia made an unexpected offer. She told Ryan she wanted to help him, to support him financially so he could focus on his goals. But there was a condition: he had to spend time with her, be her companion, and share parts of his life with her. Ryan was shocked. The idea felt strange and uncomfortable. He had always believed in working hard for everything. Accepting help like this felt like losing his independence. But at the same time, he was tired of struggling every single day. That night, Ryan couldn't sleep. He thought about his future, his dreams, and the opportunity standing in front of him. Was this a shortcut, or a trap? Could this change his life for the better, or would it create problems he couldn't handle? In the end, Ryan made a decision that would change everything. He accepted Sophia's offer. What started as a simple arrangement would soon become something far more complicated and emotional than he ever imagined. Ryan's life changed almost overnight. He moved into a beautiful apartment provided by Sophia. For the first time, he didn't have to worry about rent, bills, or food. Everything was taken care of. Expensive clothes, fine dining, and comfort became part of his daily routine. At first, it felt unreal. Ryan enjoyed the luxury, but deep inside, he felt confused. Was this really his life? Or was he living someone else's dream? Sophia treated him with respect and kindness. She never forced him into anything. Instead, she supported his education and encouraged him to think about his future. She listened to his ideas and gave him advice. Slowly, their relationship began to change. It was no longer just an arrangement. They started spending more time together, watching movies, having long conversations, and sharing personal stories. Ryan began to see a different side of Sophia. Behind her strong personality was a woman who had faced loneliness for many years. Sophia, too, started developing feelings for Ryan. She admired his honesty, his simplicity, and his strong desire to improve his life. For the first time in a long time, she felt emotionally connected to someone. But not everything was perfect. Ryan sometimes felt judged by others. People saw him as someone who depended on a rich woman. Some even questioned his self-respect. These opinions began to affect him. He started asking himself difficult questions. Was he truly happy? Or was he just comfortable? And most importantly, what did he really feel for Sophia? As time passed, Ryan's emotions became more complicated. What started as gratitude slowly turned into something deeper. He found himself caring about Sophia in ways he never expected. He worried about her, respected her, and enjoyed every moment they spent together. But along with these feelings came doubt. Ryan questioned himself constantly. Did he love Sophia, or was he just used to the comfort she provided? He didn't want to confuse emotions with dependency. This thought troubled him every night. Sophia also noticed the change in him. She could see the confusion in his eyes. One evening, she decided to talk openly. She asked him a simple but powerful question: if I had nothing, would you still choose me? Ryan didn't have an immediate answer. That silence said everything. Sophia smiled, but there was sadness in her eyes. She told him that she didn't want a relationship based on money or need. She wanted something real, something honest. That conversation changed everything. Ryan realized that he needed to make a choice, not just for Sophia, but for himself. He decided to step away from the comfort and prove his independence. He found a job, moved out, and started building his life on his own. It was difficult, but it gave him clarity. Now, he had to answer one question honestly. Did he love Sophia enough to return, not as someone who needed her, but as someone who truly chose her? Months passed, and Ryan worked hard to build his own life. It was not easy. He faced struggles again, long hours, stress, and uncertainty. But this time, it felt different. He was doing everything on his own, and that gave him confidence and self-respect. During this time, he often thought about Sophia. He missed her presence, her voice, and the way she understood him. Slowly, he realized something important. His feelings for her were real. It was not about money, comfort, or luxury anymore. It was about connection, respect, and love. One day, Ryan made a decision. He went back to meet Sophia. When she opened the door, she was surprised to see him. For a moment, neither of them spoke. Then Ryan said something simple but powerful. "I'm not here because I need you, I'm here because I choose you." Sophia's eyes filled with tears. She could see the change in him. This was no longer the same man who once depended on her. This was someone who had found himself. Their relationship started again, this time, stronger and more honest. Eventually, they decided to get married. What began as an unusual arrangement turned into a real, meaningful love story. If you love emotional stories like this, subscribe now and don't miss more powerful journeys of love and life.